Hello there everybody, this is Krista and welcome back to the Krista Chronicles, and I have a very exciting first look, first impressions, walkthrough, all the above, all the good things, of the Erenberg Tarot by Stephen Erenberg. This is coming out soon from US Games. It's a new deck that I'm so excited to be able to show you all today. And so I've just taken the plastic off. It just came in the mail today. And I just wanted to do like a real first impressions with you all because I've seen the photos online and was really excited by what I saw there. And just, I don't know, I think these are fun. So let's just get into it. So again, we've got the Erenberg Tarot. It comes in this really nice two-piece box, kind of like the, if you have like the Tarot the Abyss from US Games, that kind of two-piece box. So not the tuck boxes they do a lot of times. So let's read what we have on the back. Erenberg Tarot offers unique perspectives on the iconic Rider-Waite Tarot, from which it takes its inspiration. In contrast to traditional tarot scenes that prompt the viewer to look inward, the subjects in these cards are looking out at the readers, inviting them to join this journey to discover the fascinating stories and mystical tales within the deck. The artwork also focuses on key aspects of the cards and illuminates vital elements and concepts, allowing the reader to delve deeper into the inner meanings. Includes 78 cards and a 76-page illustrated guidebook with keywords for upright and reversed positions. So cool. So, okay, let's get into it. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, so here is our guidebook. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so we've got the cards, spreads and readings about the artist. Neat. An introduction. Let's take a look. Oh, cool. Okay, so we definitely get a little bit of a write-up for the majors along with keywords. Let's see if that carries through to the minors. Oh, it does. Awesome. I love that. I was curious to see, since it, you know, the concept of the deck is kind of bringing the reader into the story of the cards. It's kind of like, you know, you'd want to know what's going on. And it seems like, yes, we get that for every card. Beautiful. I love that. Okay, there's some of our spreads. Moving forward spread, I like that. Ooh, relationship spread. Neat. Okay, cool. Now let's get into the cards, right? Isn't that what we're all here to see? Okay, so here are the backs. I really like these, actually. And it actually feels like a bit different cardstock than US Games has been having lately. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much sunshine in my window right now. Probably could have chosen a different type of day to do this, but I just was so excited. So I know there's been a bit where the cardstock has felt a bit cardboardy. This is not feeling that way to me though, which is a very pleasant surprise. Is that getting really washed out? It is. All right, I'm gonna pause here, wait for the sun to set really, so we can get a better view of these colors. Okay, I couldn't wait, so I've decided to just, we're just going with the natural light, and I think it's showing up okay in the video. I'm just particularly a little blinded right now, but that is okay. So starting here with the Fool, I'm really enjoying this. Is what intrigued me really was how we're zooming in on these characters in the cards. I think that's just interesting and different, and I like the border situation. I like how the artwork comes out of there a little bit, if you can see that. And the font, I don't know, there's something really cool about this. The Magician. Oh, that is so neat. Oh, of course now my sun is going behind clouds. Isn't that always the battle? All right, let's get our, there we go. Okay, a bit better. That's really neat. First of all, I love the hat. I love the hats going on so far. That's so much fun. And that Magician's wand is really cool. The Empress. Look at that, how we get that fruit look in the background. Oh, it's making me really want to just You've got that pomegranate. Oh my gosh, not the Empress, the High Priestess. So I was looking at it, I was like, well, why the pomegranate and the Empress? No. High Priestess. Like the magnificent pomegranate, she contains seeds, but in the High Priestess, they are the seeds of contemplation, intuition, and silence. Oh, so cool. And actually, oh my gosh, look at that. A pomegranate again in the Empress. That is so neat. Let's see what it says. The Empress holds the pomegranate, the most fertile of fruits, and sits in a field of wheat ready for harvest. I really love that repeated symbol of the pomegranate in two different ways. I think that's really, really interesting. The Emperor. We see a lot of our usual symbols here, which is really cool. The Hierophant. And it's going to be so interesting, too, in readings to really kind of take note of what's being showcased here. And I think the Hierophant, the hand pointing upwards being showcased here with this very pope-like crown, I think is interesting. The Lovers. Oh, I love that. This is just... I feel like I'm just gonna keep saying it. This is so cool. Like, and what a... what an adjective to keep repeating, but like it is so cool. The Chariot. Again, the emphasis on the hands is just, it's interesting to me. Wow, look at that strength. Let's see the guidebook on strength. So we see the lion on her pendant. She has tamed this beast, not with force, but with patience and compassion. Her inner strength and mastery allow her to deal with any situation with calm non-aggression. That is so, so cool. What a cool way to show strength. The Hermit, love that. Makes all the sense. This artwork is so gorgeous. I'm wondering if it says in the beginning how the artwork was made. Let's see. Maybe in the about the artist? Maybe? I'm always curious about that kind of thing. Not that I'm finding, but I don't know. Is it like colored pencil maybe? I don't know. I'm not gonna try and guess that because that is not my area of expertise, but it's just beautiful artwork with a Wheel of Fortune. I love this kind of old-timey carnival hat there. It's so cool. And it looks like we have some Hebrew letters there, which is also fascinating. Justice, look at that blindfold. The Hanged Man, focusing on the feet. And thinking about... Ooh, that adds such a cool element, focusing on the feet and thinking about like what feet do for us is fascinating. I feel like there's just gonna be so much cool things to think about in this. Death, love it. Love a good, like beautifully spooky death card. I think it's so neat. Temperance. I love the feathers in the background. That's so beautiful. Ooh, cool devil card. That's really neat. The Tower. Interesting. So far, this is kind of the one card that feels a little bit zoomed out. That feels significant to me, right? Yeah, I don't know, that's interesting to me. The Star, I love this, oh my gosh. The intro did say that it is kind of inspired by vintage poster art, and this right here is such vintage poster art. And look at on the bottom, there's that little UFO. So fun. That's so fun. I love that. Oh my gosh, do I love that moon card. Wow. And the sun. I really love how they took the human characters out of the moon, the star, moon, and sun. I just really like that. Judgment. Oh, how cool, how cool, how cool. The world, oh my gosh. Focusing in on ballerina feet. I feel like I could spend forever just thinking about what got zoomed in on each of these cards. All right, so we are starting out with the Ace of Cups. We are zoomed in on the lotus flower, which I love. 2. That lion in the background is interesting. 3. Love that. Oh, look at that. 4 is so super cool. 5, I love the cracked cup there. It's almost like it gives it this pippish kind of feel, but in, I don't know, just such a cool way. I think we're getting, nope. Okay, so sorry about the lighting. I was too excited to wait. I think it's okay. I think I'm just thinking about it too hard. The 6. We have our usual flowers there, which is really cool. Oh my gosh, look, it's all in one cup. All of our usual choices of the 7 of Cups are all in one cup. I love that, because I feel like a lot of times that's how, like, when I'm feeling confused around, like, having all these different choices, it doesn't feel like each one of them is a separate cup. It all gets mixed together and confusing. I love that. The 8. I love how we see this figure walking towards a mountain, almost like a recognition of walking away from this cup is going to lead to obstacles, going to make things a little hard, but they will come to the top of that mountain. You know what I mean? There will be the downslope. It'll be, you know, just because it's hard doesn't mean it's not something to still do. Interesting. The 9. Cool. Oh, wow, look at that 10. I tell ya, I don't have children of my own, but, like, I mean, I work with children every day, and when they, like, grab your hand to hold it, there's something about that. It's just so, makes your heart so happy. The Page of Cups, that's what we have on our cover art. Super cool. I love that the page has a cup in the shape of a fish. I think that's really cool. The Knight, the horse's mane. Queen of Cups. I like how we're repeating the same jewels throughout as well. These kind of sapphire looking jewels. And the King of Cups. Ooh, my favorite suit. Let's see. We've got our Ace. Oh, look at that, 2 of Pentacles. That's so fun. It reminds me of that Oreo cookie challenge people did a few years ago where you'd, like, try to slide it into your mouth. 3 of Pentacles. Interesting. That is such a cool way to show that. Wow, look at that. Shackled to the pentacle for the 4. That is so, so cool. The 5. That makes sense. 6, yeah, again. Definitely making sense. Ooh, the 7 with the shovel handle. I like that a lot. The 8. I just have a feeling this is going to be a deck that is so universal and just straightforward to read with, but just have these things where it's like, if you want to, you could really kind of sit and think about it in a different way, which I love. Oh, I love this card, the 9 of Pentacles with the hawk. And 10. Oh, look at the dog. It's so cute. I love that for 10 of Pentacles. We have our page. Knight. I do love, too, how this kind of keeps the world, like, in this kind of a bit like fantasy vintage vibe. Oh, stop it. Look at that rabbit's face. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I just like, I like my decks to feel a little bit magical, a little bit removed from this world, and I think this really could work well for people who like modern decks, but also people who kind of likes decks in a similar way I do. Alright, moving on to the swords. I think that is so interesting how the hand is see-through there. Do you see that? That is interesting. 2 of swords. 3, look at that. I love that so much. That is such a cool 3 of swords. Let's look at the guidebook for that. A human is in pain, and this card asks us to fearlessly look at the origins of that distress. How much of this anguish is due to another's words and actions, and how much might be due to our own thoughts? So cool. The 4. I like that overhead view. 5, look at that. Stopping someone from doing something is what that feels like, right? That's interesting. 6, that is just gorgeous. 7 with the mask. Oh, I love that. I love any kind of mask imagery with the 7 of swords. I just think it's such a cool way to show that card. I love that. Ooh, the 8. With her hands tied, but it's just a bow. Not hard to untie. That's really cool. The 9 of swords. All the fog and clouds. That's so neat. Ooh, 10 of swords. What an interesting way to show that. Piercing an umbrella. Interesting. Page of swords. Oh, that's pretty. I like that card. Knight of swords. Queen. And king. Last but not least, we've got our wands. Ooh, another one where the hand is see-through. I don't know, was that happening in the other aces? It was definitely in the... We didn't have a hand in the Ace of Cups. What about... Oh, okay, it's like that in the Pentacle too. Ooh, that's interesting. Let's see if it says anything about the why. Okay, this is for the Ace of Swords. The translucent hand indicates the intangible nature of the suit. Super cool. So I wonder if the wands is similar. Yeah, oh wow. So when the hands appear translucent, it's because the energy is not tangible. So let me check that pentacle again. I'm curious because the pentacle hand seems a bit translucent to me, but I guess it's not always tangible. It depends how you look at it. Interesting though. But I think that's a really cool concept. 2 of Wands. 3. Ooh, I like the use of like looking at a globe and planning and then bringing out the tools to really kind of get the ball rolling. 4 of Wands. Perfect. Looks like it could have been like a chess match. Ooh, 5. An intense stare for sure. 6. 7 of Wands. We have the 2 different shoes, which is such an interesting symbol to me that I only just learned about, so it's cool that this card really highlights that. 8 of Wands. Look at that. It's like a, seems like it's meant to be a bow and arrow. That's so cool. 9 of Wands. Oh, look at that. The 10 holding up this big boulder. What a cool way to show that. Page. Look at the lizard. I love that. Knight. Queen. Oh my gosh, and the cat. I love that we're getting that symbology there. That's so fun. And the king. Okay, let's see. This feels like, again, I think the cardstock feels a bit different than some of the other US Games decks I've gotten recently. It feels really... Yeah, that's a nice shuffle. It doesn't feel super cardboardy. It's like the perfect in-between of flexible, but like it's sturdy and gonna hold up. You know what I mean? So, let me know what you think, if you are excited about this upcoming release from US Games, because I am just really impressed. I think this is going to be really, really fun to work with and just really interesting to dig into. And I'm so excited to put this into my rotation. I might have to go in immediately. So, that's what I've got for you today. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, let me know what you think. What are your thoughts? And I'll see you again very soon.